Shirai Kuroko is a level 4 Esper and a student of Tokuwadai High School, as well as a member of Judgment. She can usually be found accompanying Misaka Makoto, a level 5 3rd Esper, her best friend, companion, and roommate. Although she is a supporting character in Toru Majitsu no Index, she gets a leading role alongside Makoto in the side story Toru Kagaku no Railgun. Kuroko's hair is a tawny shade, which she pulls into 2 wavy pigtails. The rest of her mane falls in 2 sections of bangs parted in the middle. Both ponytails are held in place with a red bow. Her hair is naturally wavy and therefore needs treatment to keep it straight. With a height of 152 centimeters, she is not very tall and has a slim figure, typical for a girl of her age. In accordance with Academy City and Judgment regulations, she wears the Tokuwadai High School uniform and the Judgment armband, the latter only when on duty. She wears a pair of black thigh straps, where she keeps the metal spikes she uses to stop criminals. Kuroko can be described as a girl from the future. She is familiar with the world as depicted in Academy City, which is set 30 years in the future, and is unfamiliar with some of the traditions still practiced in present-day Japan, such as the love umbrella, which students use to link their names with that of the person they like, as well as conventional technology outside of Academy City. In addition to her modern mindset, Kuroko can express her opinions in a straightforward manner, which has sometimes led to disagreements with Miharu. Another distinctive characteristic of Kuroko is her romantic love for Makoto. In the ongoing Railgun manga, her affection appears to be sincere and she is deeply in love with Makoto. She is even willing to sacrifice herself to help Makoto when necessary. She is considered Makoto's best friend. Although she is usually relaxed and friendly, Kuroko shows determination and confidence in her abilities when facing enemies, even if they are more powerful than her. She is a girl of her word, kind to children, and shares with Makoto and Toma a firm sense of justice that drives them not to back down in the face of adversity. According to a rumor about her and Makoto, there is a fearsome teleporter in Judgment that will tear your body and soul apart if it catches you, and there is another that rules over even that teleporter, the strongest Electromaster. Kuroko was unaware of this rumor until a thief he stopped mentioned it to him. Kuroko can be somewhat incredulous at times and refuse to believe urban legends without concrete evidence, and even then it takes time for him to accept them. For example, he did not believe in the existence of the boy with the power to nullify other powers until he saw the effects of the higher level in person on several occasions. He does not seem to believe in the idea of gemstones, thinking that such a phenomenon would not be possible without the power curriculum program. In his conversations in Japanese, Kuroko has a habit of ending determiner sentences with the expression, rather than in standard Japanese. This peculiarity can be seen as his trademark in the Toru franchise. For example, their slogan, Judgmento desu no, meaning, I am the judgment, or this is the judgment. It is also reflected in his character's song desu no, black-white. Little is known about his history prior to entering Tokuwadai High School, but his family owned a major supermarket chain. A year before starting at the prestigious Tokuwadai High School, Kuroko joined Judgment, a special public committee group tasked with maintaining peace and order in Academy City. His first major case, along with Miharu Kazari and Kanori Mi, was the arrest of a bank robber who could match the speed of Esper. Despite her young age, she confronted the much older Esper and suffered injuries in the process, though one particular lightning bolt saved her from imminent danger. During the first half of that year, having reached level 3 at the time and fulfilled the requirements to enter Tokuwadai, about which she had spoken to her father, Kuroko encountered Sha Danshan, the leader of the school's then best student clique, while on duty. During the encounter, under the guise of fixing Kuroko's hair, Sha stole one of his hairpins so that he could replicate Kuroko's skill through his own ability later. In April of his first year in the story, Kuroko enrolls in Tokuwadai High School. Later, he develops romantic feelings for Misaka Makoto, whom he calls Wani-sama, older sister, and then forces his way into her dormitory, expelling Makoto's roommate. Although both are punished for this act, Kuroko remains her roommate anyway. Spatial displacement. Her ability is spatial displacement. Thanks to this ability, she can transport herself and any object she has with her over a given distance in an instant. It is stated in Volume 8 that her powers have certain limits. She can carry a total weight of 130.7 kilograms at a distance of 81.5 meters from her position. In Volume 3 of the Toru Kagaku no Railgun manga, it is revealed that before entering Tokuwadai High School, she could teleport objects and other people, but not herself. She eventually eventually acquires the ability to teleport shortly after enrolling in Tokuwadai. Kuroko teleports behind Makoto. Not only can she teleport objects to designated targets, allowing her to accurately throw the darts she carries on her thighs, but she can also alter their resulting orientation. For example, he is able to teleport a standing Miharu onto a standing Makoto without their heads colliding. A disadvantage of her power is that it requires precise concentration on spatial coordinates during the teleportation process, and any disturbance in this concentration can render her powers useless, as demonstrated in her confrontation with Shirai Kuroko. According to Kagaku Motori, there is a brief 1-second delay when she repeatedly uses her ability in combat, leaving her vulnerable during that interval before she can teleport again. There is no mention of this teleportation delay in the anime, as Kuroko's teleportations have a minimum delay of 0.4 seconds, as seen when he teleports Keats and Misaka 10032 and then moves quickly to avoid an attack. Kuzaku's shadow puppet, with a delay of approximately 0.4 seconds. Other abilities. In addition to his Esper ability, Kuroko relies mainly on the techniques he has learned during his training, which focus on throws and takedowns that compensate for his small stature. Kuroko especially specializes in drop kicks. Although they are often displayed and used for comic relief, Kuroko proves to have a tough constitution, surviving Makoto's punches and violent attacks from the dorm supervisor, who have repeatedly hit her in moments of anger, fear, or stupidity. Kuroko can use a pistol as part of her training in judgment. However, she has difficulty handling other types of weapons and can waste a shot on something harmless if she is surprised. In addition to his darts, Kuroko carries small ball-shaped handheld devices designed to jam listening devices for security purposes. He uses them to override the echolocation of Kagaku's liquid shadow puppet. During a fire in the park on October 4th, Kuroko wears a monocle and a gas mask with a mouthpiece. Misaka Makoto. She has apparently been in love with Misaka Makoto for a long time, whom she calls Wani-sama, meaning older sister. In the English dub, Kuroko refers to her as Sissy. When she gets the chance, she constantly seeks the opportunity to be physically intimate with Misaka, being called a pervert and electroshocked in the process, and tends to get jealous if someone else catches her eye. These attempts have toned down in the manga. Despite her enthusiastic attempts to curry favor with Makoto, her affection seems to be genuine. She has been shown on a few occasions to be genuinely in love with Makoto, even allowing herself to get seriously hurt to help Makoto. She is considered Makoto's best friend. Kamiju Toma. Kuroko's relationship with Toma is mainly rivalry and jealousy over his encounters with Makoto, although Toma himself is unaware of this. Despite this, she has also recognized him as someone capable of being on the same level as Makoto and truly supporting her when she herself cannot. Ueharu Kazari. Ueharu and Kuroko met when they were training in Judgment. They are seen working together and hanging out with their friends, and are seen being good friends throughout the series, except when they argued about running into danger without thinking. In episode 15 of the Anime Adaptation Index, during the Angel Fall arc, Shirai Kuroko is shown to have apparently changed with US President Barack Obama, using his slogan "Yes, we can." This was not in the light novels and could be seen as an inside joke for the anime producers, considering that Kuroko can also mean black boy literally in kanji, and also because the episode aired during the US presidential election. Satomi Arai's comedic yet thoughtfully mature performance as Kuroko earned her the trophy for Best Supporting Actress during the annual Voice Actor Awards in 2010. Kuroko also has a collection of photographs of Misaka Makoto that he keeps in an album called Wani-sama Secret, as shown in episode 2 of the anime Toru Kagaku no Railgun. His pics are labeled with Kuroko. When Kuroko's memories of Misaka Makoto are erased during the Diacesis, Kuroko reacts to Makoto's close contact, exclaiming, "I'm straight, I swear." This implies that she believed she was straight before meeting Makoto and becoming infatuated with her. I hope you liked the video. If you want me to bring a video about your anime character, comment it. Don't forget to check the channel's videos. See you in the next video.